Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another educational video. Today we're playing against a Jhin mid lane as Syndra. Main thing when you're playing against a champion with a lot of auto attack damage is make sure that you're not playing directly into their auto range. I can't really afford to trade with a Jhin. Once he uses his fourth shot though, we can go and play for an auto attack or two. And the reason why I'm okay taking trades like this is because we have sustained advantage with double potion compared to one. So my goal is to win trades and then convert that into a kill window off of a Jarvan gank or just some smart trading. Fortunately, we were denied XP on wave 1, so I gotta make sure I'm not standing on the minions so I don't get hit by a bouncing grenade. But I mean, if we hold the wave here, this is fantastic for Jarvan because he's pathing up, so he should technically gank mid lane after Raptors. Or right now works too. And it's free. So Jhin basically created a situation that was unsustainable by constantly pushing into my tower with limited resources. So it just nets us a free kill. Now, he has no TP, so we're basically forced to push this wave to make sure that the wave doesn't stabilize under his tower. I'm going to try to pump out damage even if I miss CS to do it. Of course, always make sure we get cannon for the Splinter. We do have TP available, so if we end up playing for Crab at 330, we would be able to play off of that. So we're going to go in TP, even though we could walk off the freeze. This is just because I think that Jarvan needs to be a very successful component of this game to win. We are also vulnerable to a gank right now, because it's Crab timer. Jarvan opted not to play for Crab, so I ended up wasting my TP. But I didn't really communicate with him, so it's my fault. But keep in mind, I'm the only play on the map right now. Okay, I'm not. Playing through top. We're going to go and follow this. We might be able to convert here. Nope. Actually gained nothing. That's funny. We're in a long lane now though, so if he makes a mistake, he doesn't get punished. I just had to not, get flashed on by fiddlesticks. He goes for cannon, we play for a Q. Need to make sure I secure cannon, otherwise I'm trolling. There's fiddlesticks. He's gonna play for bouncing, so we stay at max range. We kill him in 10 seconds. Probably his flash. Nope, he actually used it at the start. Used it on the Jarvan play. That's like the only way I lose there is he flashes my QE. We're gonna stay for one more wave. Fortunately, it's not cannon, so I should be able to get this shoved in. Also helps that we get a level up because it gives us mana. She catches wave. Hopefully she doesn't freeze because it would absolutely giga fuck. She does freeze. Sorry, Camille. We're gonna go and buy Dark Seal, and we're gonna play for probably a one-shot at level 7. Wave is slow pushing to me, so thankfully Camille set me up for success. And at this point, we just need to play through Jarvan and myself to win this game. Inevitably, we're going to have to play around Fiddlestick's ultimate, so I think there's a chance I'm going to have to pick up a Null Mantle or something. Or Banshee's second. Wow, I suck. we'll just play for the ult. The way he's playing makes me think that Fiddlesticks is there, but then I just remembered that Jhin has been playing very suboptimally, so we'll just stick it. Alright, I need to get deep vision so I know where Fiddlesticks is. Never mind, we're fine. And we now have access to double Q, which is a very big power spike for Syndra. But a lot of losing matchups, you're either playing for Lost Chapter or Q upgrade to stabilize. So I'm going to take a plate here, and then we're going to look for a reset, maybe. We do actually die if he hits 4 ults in a row. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look for a cheeky combo on wave 1, and then we'll see if we can pivot it. Because realistically, if he thinks I'm resetting, he has to push the wave in to get the crash, so he can reset himself. And it's cannon waves. That's actually the worst play ever, too. It was so sub. He zoned off the wave. We've ult, so we're gonna look for a 6-ball combo if we can. Yo, savvy. Yeah, thank you so much for the tier 3 and welcome back to the Platonic Harem. Can I get some Zianni struts for Savvy? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We've got a ton of money. Oh. Fortunately. Uh-oh. That's actually insane. Guys, I fear that we're at the worst possible scenario. Jhin has 3 kills, and I have 3 kills. I do have first strike money, so we're technically ahead, but... Yep, PK. Thanks for tier 1 and welcome back. We're very much at risk of getting fiddle ulted again, so I think we're just going to play towards side of vision. And maybe start looking for some roams. Alright, never mind. We know Fiddle has an ult, so we gotta play super aggro now. Probably should play a deeper Raptor ward. He's gonna have the W if he wants these minions. He tried to use his E to prolong his 4th shot, but I think he used it a little bit too late. The Boots of Swiftness makes it a little bit harder to approach. Especially because I don't have mine yet. I'm solo AP this game, so going Short Boots is also pretty good. A bad one to miss. I'll wait. I'll wait the whole time, dude. Nice. He pays the price for his hubris. And them losing bot side so that Jonna can roam top is actually massive for us. I was hoping to get him during the W animation. Nice. Well played. At this point, my bot lane's going to rotate in the mid lane. And unfortunately, it looks like I have to match the god Aurelium, which is like the worst possible thing that could have happened here. Honestly, as long as... Okay, yeah. Dude, she's so ego. These freaks, man, says Jarvan. It sums up my thoughts. Like, the level of insanity to go for that when you know that Fiddle isn't near you. It's crazy. Now the issue is I can't catch this next wave because we don't have the vision on anybody to facilitate it. So I'm basically just going to be forced to reset here. And we'll pick up a Magi's because why not? Otherwise I'm forced to sell my pink ward and I just bought it and make me look like an idiot if I sold it immediately. God who? Who's a god? Well, you know. What's a god to a Syndra player? We're just gonna immediately teleport so that we're in position. Because the issue of waiting to teleport is that you give them momentum, and I don't want to do that. Uh-oh. Guys, why is my Nami AFK? Oh shit, I didn't even see her. Oh my gosh. Kill the Noise, thank you for the tier 1 and welcome back to the Platonic Harem for 33 months. I thought the yellow text was them forfeiting, but it was my teammate going AFK. It's actually the worst. Worst scenario. I guess we could win a 4v5. We're in a pretty good position. Oaks of Life will do that during the champ select if you don't mind. Yo, Wildwise Witch, how we doing? Homosex tendency, hello. I'm actually dead to an Aurelia if she was in the bush. Pretty bad spacing. The odds of this being warded are so high, but I kind of want to go for it. Just because I want the Magi stacks. Also because I think Fiddle's standing behind Aurelia anyways. I was thinking about saving my ultimate, but I can't afford to be greedy right now with Magi. Yeah, Fid's basically just shadowing. Yeah, I hate playing its Fiddle because you just get tower dived over and over, so... If you can't beat him in the side lane, you kind of just have to abandon it. My bad, cat knocked over water. LMAO. My Nami got DC'd by cat aggro, dude. Okay. Wow, I missed. And I fucked up my spacing. I really thought Aurelia would still be in the bush. Okay, I suck. I could have actually just killed her. I'm a noob. Wonder if I can kill steal this. JK. Alright, so at this point, they don't have a single MR item besides the Wit's End on Aurelia. So I could itemize to kill their only carry, or I can itemize to kill everybody else in half of a combo. And because we're doing a YouTube video right now, we're going to go and itemize to kill literally everybody but the main damage threat on their team. Because that's how you do stuff. That's how you do content these days. Legatus, what's going on? Soul, hello. This guy just tried to steal. You're kidding. I'm so triggered right now. 6.2 seconds of CC. When in doubt, just press the R button, guys. The 50-second cooldown anyways. Alright, so again, at this point, only way we die is to a Fiddlesticks ult, so we need to avoid face checking. We need to wait for my teammates to get back on the map and apply presence. Okay, we have vision, so we can play the game now. Only player that can beat me is Aurelia, but she's dead for 13 seconds. I technically have nothing to siege right now, so we're just burning time. But we can probably rotate to mid lane after this and find a pick. If I stay here, I'd probably just get collapsed on anyways. What am I casting at? LOL. It's a free Otacon and I have Rabadon's pickup, so we're just gonna catch mid lane one more time. I die to a fiddle over Raptor wall. If she walks up for Taser, we get a free kill though. I need this for 120. Transcendent. Alright, so at this point we could either buy a Banshees or a Void Staff. And the answer here is probably going to be a Banshee's Veil. Because it prevents Aurelia from just straight up ulting me or Eing at max range. And it prevents Fiddle ult at max range. Like here technically I die if Fiddle just invaded our jungle. So force a face check bush with QE. At this point, 1-3-1 I think is too dangerous, so we're just going to play for team grouping. Once they show on the map, they're going to send players to match me, so then we can apply pressure elsewhere as long as I shift over. Again, stay clear of vision that we don't have. Really showing, so it's now effectively a 3 versus 4. We die to a Fiddle 6 ult here, yeah. Fiddle's down below tower. Yikes. What an engage. Fortunately, I was able to get my flash off in time. Yeah, it's a pretty nice number, 727 AP. If you guys have problems with your cats turning off your computers, you should just get like a fake thing that they can sit on. Feels bad. If it's Swifty's there, she dies. gold collected. I think Jin might be a little tilted. Again, terrible spot to be in. Just siege with me, guys. Like, if Jarvan's standing over there, I think he just EQs the wall and we win. Run away. Free collapse on Jin, I suppose. We're not really progressing the game state when we chase down the 10 def enemy player, though. Okay. It's confused because it was like, why are we walking backwards at that point? Yeah. I don't mind the Baron call. There's 2 dead. Only way we lose is if I get fiddle ulted from blue buff right now. What's up, Snowball Jim? I have something coverage. She usually turns it off while trying to step on my desk for pets. Gotcha. Our engage is kind of funny though. I don't have enough money, man. It's like the worst amount of money it could have reset. Or even go get blue buff then TP back, probably. Oh. Uh-oh. Honestly, I can cut this off for free, probably. Damn. The ball's on her. Alright, I got big item spike now. We just funneled like 1,000 golden shutdowns for fun. We have enough for elixir now as well. Really is 100% going to collapse from behind, guys. Yeah. Just screwed. We're just dying one by one so that we can't actually do anything with Baron buff. I'll probably die to a fiddle ult from wall now. It's like the most iconic way to die is tell your teammates not to die and then die immediately after telling them not to die. We just gotta wait like 15 seconds for teammates to respawn, and then the game's playable. All of this is worth it because we just fought around mid 3 times back to back. Any lane but mid, then double inhib. Uh-oh. I honestly don't care if they push mid, guys. It's just winning for us. Should be flag over the wall every time. It's actually shocking that we lost that. My teammates just actually stood next to me and didn't do a single thing. XD. I feel like the worst part about playing the game from a massive gold lead and then playing from behind for no reason is that like communication with your teammates just doesn't make a difference. It just triggers you the whole time. Should be a penta for me, probably. Nice. Alright guys, if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I beg you, please.